23 for this Playing God mare. Now with Peter Fernie, locally Heavenly Miss, as Duke I Am is about to come forward, looks well. So, 4 to load. Miss Maggie May coming up towards the line. 23 for this Playing God. Failed to beat a runner home last start, out to 100 to 1. Peter Fernie, locally Heavenly Miss, as Duke I Am is about to come forward, looks well. Thanks, Stu. As Tab Radio join us on course here for the running of the second, that late scratching, just repeating it. Number 7, RTN, taken out behind the line on Vet's advice. 2 to come forward here. Got Lucky and also Hadros. Your favourite, Heavenly Miss, 290 with Tab Touch, 330 on tote, just ahead of Laughing Buddha at 330 with Tab Touch, 280, your parimutuel favourite. Third line, Got Lucky, late support into 480 from 550. Okay, Hadros to come forward here and complete the line over at the 16:20, race number 2 from Kalgoorlie. RTN, the late scratching. Line stands well, and the starter sends them on their way. Duke I Am with early speed from a central draw. There goes Got Lucky going forward, likewise with the long shot Miss Maggie May. So it's Miss Maggie May and Got Lucky who stride together up front early on. Jaguar Jack settles down in third with the favourite Heavenly Miss. They were followed by Laughing Buddha down on the inside, running fifth. They opened up a break of a length and a half, then to Hadros with Duke I Am, who's just shuffled back early on. And around the outside, it's White House Gossip as the speed came out of the race. It's Miss Maggie May who shows the way, a length and 3/4. Running second, Got Lucky. Third, Jaguar Jack. They were followed next of all by Laughing Buddha, just ahead of it the favourite in Heavenly Miss. They were followed next of all by White House Gossip. Down on the inside, Hadros second last and Duke I Am last of all, but only 6 lengths covering the field of 8 as they leave the 800 metres behind them. And showing the way, Miss Maggie May, a length now. Got Lucky starts to edge closer the outside. They were followed by Jaguar Jack, then Heavenly Miss, who pops off a long way from home. Then came next of all Laughing Buddha, well back with White House Gossip, and then came Hadros, who's sticking to the paint. And last of all, it's Duke I Am. Miss Maggie May still holds the lead by a half a length on Got Lucky. Heavenly Miss starting to improve around the outside. Jaguar Jack needs room down on the fence, followed by Laughing Buddha, and then came Duke I Am, well back then to the outside, White House Gossip and Hadros inside the straight now, and it's Got Lucky who struck the lead. Heavenly Miss the outside, then Laughing Buddha who gets clear room now. It's Got Lucky in front. Here's Laughing Buddha the outside. Laughing Buddha trying to level up. Got Lucky fighting, but Laughing Buddha, soft win, wins by a half a length. Second in Got Lucky. Third, Jaguar Jack, a better run today. Followed in by Hadros, then the favourite Heavenly Miss, who didn't give too much in the straight. Duke I Am next, followed by White House Gossip, and last in was Miss Maggie May.
3-1-6-2 behind the drifting Laughing Buddha. $3 and $1.40 breaks through its start. Number 7 defeats Got Lucky $1.60 and Jaguar Jack $5.70. Race number 6 from Casterton. This will be the Aspley Cup over the 2,000 metres, worth $50,000 in prize money. Rolls was a winner at Warrnambool, of course, defeating Not Usual Glorious in the listed Warrnambool Cup over 2350 metres. Defeated a couple lengths behind Normandy Bridge last start at Sandown. Will carry the 60.5 kilos following the 3 kilo claim of Kennedy. It's been 270 to 225. Will be the Aspley Cup over the 2,000 metres, worth $50,000 in prize money. Rolls was a winner at Warrnambool, of course, defeating Not Usual Glorious in the listed Warrnambool Cup over 2350 metres. Defeated a couple lengths behind Normandy Bridge last start at Sandown. Will carry the 60.5 kilos following the 3 kilo claim of Kennedy. It's been 270 to 225.
对，可以，反正是好的意见我全部接受 ，OK。因为你以后跟我出场就知道了 ，OK。我对这个钱真的是无所谓的，是做事要紧 ，OK。做人做事要紧，这个钱无所谓，你知道吗？钱赚得到的无所谓，对，无所谓。你看，你不知道我的为人，你时间长了就知道了 ，OK。这个钱这里我不会斤斤计较的，好吗？该怎么样怎么样，大家高兴，说在前面，高兴就做。不高兴就拉倒，是不是啊？对，谁也不欠谁的，你说是不是啊？做事要紧，做人。对。好的，知道吗？钱赚得到的无所谓，对，无所谓。没事，你有时间都无所谓，反正他如果我做了，他会那个叫什么？ 他会叫什么？就是存着的。如果我现在做，他会存着的。OK。高兴就拉倒，是不是？好，谢谢你啊，Sam。对，谁也不欠谁的，你说是不是？哎。对。好的，那么钱赚得到多少？没事没事，你有时间这无所谓，反正他如果我做了，他会那个叫什么？他会叫什么？就是存着的。如果我现在做，他会存着的。OK， 高兴就拉倒，是不是？好，谢谢你啊，Sam。对，谁也不欠谁的，你说是不是？哎。没事没事，你有时间这无所谓，反正他如果我做了，他会那个叫什么？他会叫什么？存着的。如果我现在做，他会存着的。高兴就拉倒，是不是？好，谢谢你啊，Sam。对，谁也不欠谁的，你说是不是？哎。
$7.50 out to $9.50. River with Wong taking off 2, $8.50 out to $10. Super Sharp, 6 out to $11. And Exalted Queen, $7.50 out to $11. Mark Matthews, 9, 7, 5 and 13. His numbers as we join him nice and early as they are behind the gates.
Maiden Milan looks like it will jump the favourite. Has had 7 goes here at Port Augusta for 3 wins, 2 of the track and the trip for 1 win. Deep into its preparation now, should be very fit. Siren 4 for Garrett Lynch. Speed maps to get a gun run, and you'd think it would be thereabouts in the finish. So Silence on the second line of betting. Hasn't won beyond 1,100 metres, so just that 1,200 could be telling. Has run second before over 1,200 though. I did think that was a little bit of a query. And then we've got on the third line the Cassini. It's drawn a bit awkwardly. Barrier 12 after the scratchings. Ran 5th here last start. They're getting them in nice and quickly here. Out of line, River the Cassini, Fun of the Fair, Super Sharp and Tough Lassie. So 5 or so to load away. Indian Gazelle the 7. It's on the 4th line of betting at 8.50. It's been easy. And then we've got on the third line the Cassini. It's another one who's deep into its prep. Hasn't been beaten all that far. Has the 3 wins from 23 starts. Jeff Bourne doing the steering. Draw nicely. Barrier 3, and then we go out to a whole clump of them together at around the $10 quote. So tricky betting race as Super Sharp goes in. Certainly the temperature's dropped here for sure. The sun's gone away and the breeze is up a little bit. So something got a lot cooler here. We wait on the Cassini and Tough Lassie. These final 2 runners here to complete the line. Travellers Rest Hotel, rating 0 to 58. We're over the 1,200. Up comes Tough Lassie, set to go. Favourite Maiden Milan. They're all squared away here. This is race 5 at Port Augusta. Benchmark 58 over the 1,200. Stand by. Waiting on a signal. Lights flashing. Racing. And Galingi was last away. So Silent. River had speed with Tough Lassie. Also there, Indian Gazelle, Starlight Rebel, Maiden Milan. Exalted Queen was prominent as well. Now just out of the speed was Pavard de Soir. 3 or 4 further back. Super Sharp being hard ridden. Speeds very genuine. Then Fun of the Fair. Next one then on settling down would have been Galingi and the Cassini last of all. 700 left to run. They're going lickety split. So Silent in front to River. Tough Lassie was 3rd without cover. Exalted Queen in that clump. Then Pavard de Soir, who might be 4 wide. Maiden Milan's getting beautiful suck runs there. Then Indian Gazelle. Starlight Rebel. Then came the Cassini. Super Sharp, Fun of the Fair and Galingi. The 400's in their wake. They're about to wheel the corner. So Silent and River. Can they come up for air soon? Maiden Milan starting to charge home. Coming off their heels, the favourite. Then came Indian Gazelle, Exalted Queen. It's So Silent River. Maiden Milan launching down the centre. In front, So Silent River. Maiden Milan still coming. So Silent clicks to Maiden Milan. So Silent. So Silent wins, beats in second River, who stuck on to beat Maiden Milan, who just died on its run late. Then came Super Sharp, Indian Gazelle, Starlight Rebel, the Cassini. Next one through the line was Fun of the Fair, Exalted Queen, Galingi. Then came Pavard de Soir, who was first up, and Tough Lassie has knocked up to finish last.
Behind So Silent, $2.90, $1.90. River, $3.50, and Maiden Milan, $1.90. But the winner's So Silent, $2.90 on UTAB, pays $5.20 a pair Super Tab, and also New South Wales. So hopefully that UTAB tote will even out. Race number 6 at Sandown, second leg of the quaddie. We pick up this venue for the first time on the Green Channel this afternoon. Tab number 2, $2.30 favourite. That comes in the form of Moraine Charlie, looking to make it 4 on the bounce and continue to build that picket fence. $2.60 into $2.30. The market suggests it can. Spring Ports, $2.70 out to $2.90, was second favourite this morning. Jumped in a favourite momentarily at $2.60 as Moraine Charlie just drifted out slightly to $2.80, but it's back around to the second line of betting. Xanadu, 4 out to $4.20, and there's not really too much to report further down the board. 3-2-8-7 for Victoria Shaw. Victoria, good afternoon to you. Spring Ports, $2.70 out to $2.90, was second favourite this morning. Jumped in a favourite momentarily. early at $2.60 as Moraine Charlie just drifted out slightly to $2.80, but it's back around to the
So as we draw close to the start here at Sandown Park, of course, race number 6 fast approaching. Second of our sports bet heats, second leg of the quaddy here at Sandown. Of course, Manoli Magic, a great run there in the previous event, taking out race number 5 for Robert Pilotta. As they ride behind the boxes, 16 seconds before we let them go, Moraine Charlie heads the mark at $2.30 with a fixed mark at $2.80 with a tote. Then we've got Xanadu, $7.50, now into $4.20. Springport, well supported, $4 into $3 to run from box number 8 with a PB here of 29 and 62. So they're at the start, just awaiting the amber light to come on. There it is. So we're moving in, getting set, Sandown Park. Moraine Charlie to run from box number 2. Empty box 5 giving them a bit of room, and the late scratching there of number 3, Commander Tommy, unfortunately giving them a fair bit of room here when we let them go. Moraine Charlie $2.30, Springport $3. The green light is switched on. We're ready to run Sandown, second leg of the quaddy, the sports bet heats, and they're off and chasing. Moraine Charlie won the jump up
in the graphic box now. Marburg's race.
So it's Mighty Moose who leads the charge, taking them down the back. Out in front, leads here by about a full length. Springport over on the outside, narrowly into second, about 3/4 there. There's Xanadu, about 2.5, 3 lengths next there to Moraine Charlie. Midfield with a fair bit to do from Medallia Patch. Last of all, Springview Noah. Around the turn here, a couple of them gone to miss. Xanadu now swept to the lead. Over on the outside, it's Moraine Charlie flying late and got in. Moraine Charlie, a great run. Possibly Xanadu, Medallia Patch have run second and third photo there. Then we had Springview Noah, Mighty Moose and Springport, who went very wide on the home turn last in, and the time 29 and 98.
Behind Moraine Charlie, 2.10 $1.30, Xanadu 2.70, and Medallia Patch no third dividend, 2, 6, 1 and 4 from the 6th of the event at Sandown. Race number 6 from the Sapphire Coast, we're 90 seconds away, $3.30 Jacob Joe with the 57 kilograms. At start number 6 looking to break its maiden, draws gate number 3, gets Billy Owen aboard and gets up to the 1200 metres for the second time. Sole run over the 1200 was over the track and trip. Billy Owen, his sole ride aboard this horse was that day as well, defeated by Crowy Shout by 2.5 lengths. Started at about $6 from gate number 2. Craving Magic drawn a bit sticky. The market was there early, 9 into $3.80, just back out to $4.20 after opening favourite this morning. The Mooch, 8 into $6, good support late for this galloper since the mounting yard. Good to see that with its latest trial running second behind News at 5. Ran behind Bindy's Choice on debut at Kembla before running into Zani. Now resumes here fresh off that 93-day spell. Has that 700 metre trial under its belt, and 8 into $6, good support since the mounting yard. West of Dubai, 7.50 out to 8. 4 Cade, 8.50 and Rock Solid. Another one resuming just about a year off the scene. But Jacob Joe, your well-back favourite. Ben Hall's got the Mooch on top to defeat West of Dubai, Craving Magic and 4K, 6, 5, 1 and 11. That 700 metre trial under its belt, and 8 into $6, good support since the mounting yard. West of Dubai, 7.50 out to 8, 4 Cade, 8.50 and Rock Solid. Another one resuming just about a year off the scene. But Jacob Joe, your well-back favourite.
Moving in well here, thanks Brody. Sky One with us for the running of race 6 here. So unfortunately 2 were taken out, factoring profit. 15 Odyssey Man, no suitable rider available for those runners. There just wasn't the number of riders available to replace both Tegan Martin, who is at the hospital at the moment with that collarbone complaint, and also Brendan Ward, who's been stood down for the rest of the day. He was to ride Odyssey Man, and there was no replacement available for Odyssey Man either. As far as Jacob Joe goes, who is currently our favourite with tab at 3.20, was to be replaced by James Ennis Jr. Billy Owen now goes back aboard, but will carry a kilo over. So we'll carry 58, not 57. So 58 kilos on the favourite Jacob Joe, and there it is going into the gates now. 4K's going forward.
Kerawes are about to go in, so Teresa Bailiff's got 3 here. West of Dubai, red cap. Kerawes the black cap. Ellen the blue cap. If you're looking for them in the run, Sherman goes in, prepared by Barbara Joseph, Paul and Matt Jones. They got a winner earlier today. Craving Magic coming forward. Can I borrow a feeling? One of the last ones, penultimate race here this afternoon. Ellen draw the inside with that blue cap on. Jacob Joe running the favourite. Carry 58 kilos. A kilo over its advertised weight. Start around to the front. Just waiting on this couple to get set. Good money for the mooch. Coming off a trial previously. A couple of runs at Provincial before that. And the line set, red light, 1,200 metres. Racing now, 4K out wide left, well going forward in the early part was Winnie and the boots showed speed. There goes Jacob Joel on the rails, a favourite up to 3rd and 4th spot. Kerawes was next, Can I Borrow a Feeling, followed next to the field by Sherman. Out wide, Craving Magic, back next to last, West of Dubai, and Ellen is last of all. Around the first corner, favourite railed through, took the lead, Jacob Joe by 3/4, 4K, 2 away the mooch on the outside of Winnie the rails. Length away then, Can I Borrow a Feeling, Craving Magic covering ground 3 wider. Kerawes down on the inside, covered by Sherman. A length and a half west of Dubai, and Ellen whipped them in about 10 off the lead. Jacob Joe cleared out up to the corner at the 4:30 by a length and a half. At second spot there is 4K, third the inside, Winnie trying to push into the clear. The mooch is there if good enough, followed by Craving Magic's had a wide runner. Kerawes trying to get into the clear, followed out wider by Sherman. Down to the 2:20 though, it's Jacob Joe trying to fight off 4K. They've paired off. The outside coming now is Winnie, followed next by the mooch. 4K struck the lead inside the 100 metre mark. Jacob Joe trying to fight back. 4K coming clear. 4K wins. Beat Jacob Joe, Winnie, and the mooch was 4th. Next over the line then came West of Dubai, stuck to the rails in the straight, made up some ground. Sherman, Craving Magic out wider, Ellen, then came Kerawes, and back towards the tail. Can I Borrow a Feeling?
Young apprentice Ruby Haylock has booted home 4K at $7.80 and $2.30. The favourite Jacob Joe runs second, and Winnie runs third at $6.50. Race number 7 at Hawkesbury, 80 seconds away. Top of the betting here, $2.60 is your fave. Prefer to Smile. Comes here second up following a fresh victory. The Daughter of Preferment rises up to the 1,800 metres, which she should thrive. Defeated El Bravo over the 2000 last campaign and follows up that first up win at Goulburn when settling at the rear of the field from gate number 7. Rounded up its opposition and bolted in by 2 lengths. Akahata, $7 and rock solid, backing grade. Hadouken, 11 into 8. Nikoshay, 17 into $8 as well, while Gigantic, $7.50 out to $9.50. The numbers for Anthony Manton, 7, 5, 3 and 8. Meanwhile, the selections for our expert Mick Wallace, he's got the 7 a special. Prefer to Smile, best bet of the day. By 2 lengths. Akahata, $7 and rock solid, backing grade. Hadouken, 11 into 8. Nikoshay.
All right, so they're coming forward here for race number 7. This is the Richmond Club benchmark 64.
The numbers for Anthony Manton, 7.
These horses are about to be caught up into line.
The selections for
Favourite is Prefer to Smile, horse 7 here, 260 on tab fixed odds. As Buff in Disguise takes up its spot. Now, so they're coming forward here. Hadouken, Prefer to Smile, the next couple. Hadouken and Prefer to Smile. Now Speed Zone. Prefer to Smile, horse Dark Curry. 60 on tab fixed odds. Dark Curry might be the last here, in fact. In Disguise takes up its spot. Last horse coming up, Hadouken, Prefer to Smile, the next couple. Okay, so the final horse set for the Richmond Club benchmark 64, Prefer to Smile. She's been well backed here, and they're off. And Prefer to Smile came away in the second half of the field. She'll settle near enough to last early on. Gigantic, Hadouken the first couple to begin. And going forward was Akahata, and Dark Curry is in 4th position, but just caught a little wide early. They're followed then by by Clear Blonde, and along the inside, the Crimson Idol. Further back to Buff in Disguise, Speed Zone, Nick O'Shea, Prefer to Smile third last, Bowery Breeze is second last, and Sombrero is the last one. So Akahata at the 1250 ran to the lead here. Hadouken in second position, Gigantics in third, and Dark Curry's in fourth. About 3 lengths to Clear Blonde. It's racing on the outside of the Crimson Idol. Then came Buff in Disguise from Nick O'Shea. Well back to Speed Zone, Bowery Breeze. Prefer to Smile's only got one behind it, and that is Sombrero off the back straight, and it's Akahata in front. It led by a length and a half to Hadouken in second at the 800. Then came Gigantic in third, Dark Curry fourth in 1-1 position. Then came Clear Blonde being followed by the Crimson Idol. Well back Speed Zone, Nick O'Shea, Buff in Disguise. Prefer to Smile a long way back, Bowery Breeze, and Sombrero is the last one. Akahata goes full bore on the home turn. Hadouken second. A Dark Curry called upon in third position. Clear Blonde, Gigantics cut the corner. Buff in Disguise. Where's Prefer to Smile? It's a mile back. Akahata's in front. Hadouken in second position. Bowery Breeze coming up underneath them. Then came running on Clear Blonde. Bowery Breeze on the far side. Hadouken, Bowery Breeze, Hadouken, Clear Blonde. Bowery Breeze just in front from Hadouken. Bowery Breeze. Bowery Breeze has won from Hadouken, Clear Blonde, Sombrero. Then came Nick O'Shea from Dark Curry. They're followed then by Buff in Disguise. Prefer to Smile a mile back, never got warm. They were followed then by Akahata, and one of the last was Gigantic, and that might be the lot of them.
Bowery Breeze, a drifter pays $11.60, $3.20. Win number 5 at start, number 41 for the 6-year-old mare. Bounces back following that last start defeat at Rose Hill just a matter of a week ago, and pays $11.60 on the local tote, $10.70 Super Tab, $11.20 UTAB. Photo in for the minors. I'd suggest Hadouken will run second over what looks to be the outside Clear Blonde, and also the 5 Zambrero. 9 with probably Hadouken running second and Clear Blonde running third. We'll flash up those official numbers on screen as soon as we have it, but we're here for the feature at Swan Hill now over the 1600 metres, and there we go. Numbers up on the board. 9, 10, 12 and 5. The feature at Swan Hill this afternoon will be the Swan Hill Cup, soft 7 conditions, 1600 metres the journey, $2.80. Keats, apologies, Packing Waltham has been heavily backed here, $2.80 now. Last time I checked, Keats was into $3, in from $3.80, was the heavily backed favourite early, but Packing Waltham crunched here for Lindsay Park. Second Australian start was eye-catching behind King Magnus, $3.90 to $2.80. Keats ran fourth behind Pinstripe, leading them up. Will roll forward from gate number 2, you suggest once again. $3.80 into $3, back out to $3.70. Maybe the inside draw with all these horses getting off the fence, maybe one of the reasons why the market's taking on the former favourite. Of course, Keats tackled the All-Star Mile only a matter of 3 runs ago and ran into the smart Gunstock just 2 runs ago as well. Soci Bond, the veteran 9-year-old, brings up start number 93 here, $4.80 out to $8. Flash Art, 9 out to 10, back into $9, comes through the same race as Keats' last start behind Pinstripe. Drew wide then, rolled forward and hit the line strongly. Not Usual Glorious, 9 out to 15s, back into 11, while Parisian Dancer, $11 and rock solid. But Packing Waltham in its second start here in Australia. This former French galloper went to Hong Kong, struggled over there, but it comes back to Australia, comes to Australia here second up, following that third behind King Magnus in the rear of the field, and a benchmark 100 at Flemington, and it's been heavily backed. $5.50 upon opening, $3.90 this morning, now $2.80. Rick McIntosh goes 3, 4, 2 and 6 as we join him for the $175,000 Swan Hill Cup.
420 Keats, 9 for Flash Art, third pick, Not Usual Glorious and Soci Bond both at 10. The Bet 365 Swan Hill Cup field almost set. Farouk taking a bit of getting in. Given a push, huge crowd in here at Swan Hill, the sun shining. Second last race of the carnival. The Bet 365 Swan Hill Cup. Who's your dealer on the short back up from Friday? Goes in, and Packing Waltham, they're watching him all around the world. And he's been backed all around the world. They're set. 1,600 metres. for the Bet365 Swan Hill Cup of 2023. Ready? Racing in the cup. Glassy Miss on the inside, jumped out well from Keats on the move early. So was Not Usual Glorious, and then the Great Parisian Dancer. Sosie Bond coming across, trying to find a spot, followed by Farouk. Then Flash Hard taken hold of. Followed next by Prince of Alina, a former runner-up in this race. Next packing Waltham, he's wide and near the tail of the field. He has Who's Your Dealer and Lord Bladio Glostote for company. Going down the back, 1,200 to go, and Keats straight to the top in his favourite role. Not Usual Glorious, who won the Apsley Cup on this day 12 months ago. He's a Country Cup's king. He sits second. Third is Sosie Bon, and he did get in. And the speed's darn good. 3 lengths further back to Glassy Miss, and next to the Great Parisian Dancer. Next in the race was Farouk from Prince of Alina, taking a shortcut. They're followed next further back in the field, then to Flash R. Followed by Packing Waltham, he's third last from Lord Bladio Glostote. And dropping out to the rear was Who's Your Dealer. Every poster winning post. Have a look at me shoes. Keats in front. Not Usual Glorious is going up to look him in the eye. 600 to go. Sosie Bond's been given a peach. So too Parisian Dancer peeling. Packing Waltham's gone to the extreme outside. He's making a beeline for the outside fence, and he's coming with Flash R. Then Who's Your Dealer? Prince of Alina's coming through. Right down on the inside, Keats is under siege from Not Usual Glorious. Sosie Bond on the outside, and Packing Waltham down the middle with Big Prince of Alina, and Lord Bladio Glostote is coming through. Not Usual Glorious, the Cup King, took the lead. Prince of Alina tries, Packing Waltham the outside. Sosie Bon and Keats, but Not Usual Glorious has won another cup. The Swan Hill Cup by a length to Keats, who fought them all off for second. Packing Waltham maybe third from Lord Bladio Glostote, and Sosie Bon, Prince of Alina right there. Then followed Who's Your Dealer. Behind him was Glassy Miss and also Farouk, together with Parisian Dancer and Flash R, all in a group at the back of the field. The Swan Hill Cup by a length to Keats, who fought them all off for second. Packing Waltham maybe